Woo, today we went to see Sinners. And hey, Earthlings, it's me, Miss B, your friendly alien. And, my son in law said he hated it. And I was like, well, why you hate it? And he was like, I just hated it. And so I said, okay, well, I got to go see it because, you won't believe how he walked in the house is pissed. Pissed. And let me stop talking for him. You ain't going to see him, but you can hear him. Come on, Rob.
So I didn't like the movie. I thought it was massively overhyped. I thought a lot of people lied on the movie, really. They said it was action-packed. It wasn't action-packed. They said it was a vampire movie. It wasn't a vampire movie at all to me. It was only vampires that showed up in the last, 30 minutes of the movie. What else they said? Just a lot of stuff that people were saying, the critics and stuff was just saying about the movie. It was a lot of dull parts in the movie to me. It was a lot of stupid parts in the movie to me.
Give me an example of a stupid part.
The stupid part was a lot of the people dancing outside of the church. Everybody was acting like the music was a jam. That was stupid to me. I was like, this is just, I don't know what people grooving to right now. I don't understand it. I don't understand what people grooving to. I really didn't like the transformation of the songs during that part. That was ridiculous. I almost walked out on that part. Literally almost
walk out?
I almost did, but I didn't want to leave your daughter. I just was like, hey. I was like, I'm not going to leave her. So, but yeah, I almost walked out on that part. That was just highly stupid to me. But visually, it was good. The Chinese lady, I didn't like her. She made me want to shoot her. That was dumb. Shut up. Just know when to shut up. It's a skill set. Be quiet. I just don't understand the hype of the movie. I really didn't get it, and it's probably just not for me. When
they hyped it up, what did you hear that made you think it was something you wanted to see?
I think overall the hype was because as a black film director, he's like one of the only ones there, and people just don't want. And ain't a lot of black film directors and writers in Hollywood, so I get that part. But I just think a lot of people ain't being honest on what the movie is, or it could just be it ain't a lot of black representation in Hollywood, so people don't even know what a good black movie is. So,
wow.
So he's just like the only one right now that's putting out stuff, and people just think his stuff is great because he's the only one. Ain't nobody else to judge it off of. So, but like I said, it just ain't my type of movie. That's just.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's just
Oh, that was too funny.
And I didn't see Black Panther 2 either, so I wasn't even interested in seeing Black Panther 2.
You know what?
So, yeah.
Earthlings, I apologize on his behalf. We probably shouldn't even be talking to him.
Hey, it's all good.
But there's no judgment here. We're going to get it back together. Woosah! He didn't see Panther 2.
I did not. Yeah, no. After Chadwick,
you know what? Some things require black card removal, and you're getting very close to your black card removal.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna let you have it for a minute.
Yeah.
But I find that interesting because when I watched it, it was so much more than what I think you thought it might have been about. Let me ask this.
Yeah.
Did you see any spiritual aspects to the movie?
No, I did not. None. Zero. Not even a little bit. I have no spiritual connection. Yeah, I saw that too. A lot of the reviews, people saying they was getting ready to cry, or they did cry, or they had to leave because they went to church. And I was like, what? And y'all talk? It's just ridiculous. All the sexual innuendo, and y'all talking about spiritualness? Get out of here.
Okay, so
get out of here.
Remember, I said no judgment, right, y'all? Okay. Let me explain where I saw it.
Okay.
So, in the very beginning, His son got a guitar from his cousins.
Right.
And it seemed to be a problem guitar. The fact that they gave it to him created a problem. I'm not quite sure about that at that time.
Yeah.
But it began by saying that when you do music, it brings forth past, present, and future spirits in the music.
Right.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah. A lot of people say that.
Okay. So I'm going to skip where I was going to move ahead since you agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
So you said you didn't like the part where all the interchanging with the music, right?
Yeah. I thought it didn't have nothing to do with the rest of the story to me.
But that was what they kept implying the entire movie, that music brings the past, the present, and the future. So if you were paying attention, well, let me rephrase it. While looking at the movie, I could see people from the past, people who were supposedly in the present, and some futuristic type of being, all in that same setting.
Okay.
So it was doing what it said music does to people.
Right, which is why the vampire said he was attracted to the party.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the spiritual part came in where the dad said, you either have to sing for the Lord or you're going to end up singing for the devil.
Yeah.
And you didn't think that was spiritual?
Nah, I you know.
Because he talking about his soul.
Yeah, nah, that's real. I just, I don't know. It seemed like the director was trying, I don't know. I don't want to say too hard to try to make some kind of message in the movie. Same thing with the first Black Panther. Well, like I said, I wasn't going looking for a message. I was just going.
But you said it seemed like he was trying to push one.
Well, no, I mean, I know that after the fact, after watching the movie and listening to people.
Right. So what narrative do you think he was trying to push?
That's what you said, as far as connecting music with the devil and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going for that. I wasn't going looking for a message. I was just going to be entertained and watch a good movie.
And they did not entertain you, huh?
It didn't. I was. Aww. Yeah, it was. It was just. It didn't. I don't know. I was looking for something. When I first went, I thought it was going to be what people said was a horror film, a horror flick. But a lot of people were saying they didn't want to see it because they thought it was going to be too gory. And man, it was very little gore. It was very little horror. It was people screaming in there, scared. I was like, "What are y'all scared of? What, y'all serious right now?" It was ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. The overhypeness of it was just ridiculous.
Okay, so Earthlings, as you see, there are two sides to every story. I, on the other hand, thoroughly enjoyed it, saw the message in it, could see how it all connected. But Robbie, on the other hand, he said he missed me with all that.
Art is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Art is subjective.
So okay. What a way to end it. Art is subjective. Go see for yourself. Sinners is in the movies. Peace and love.